What's going on, everyone? Joe here from Pure Drive Physio Performance. This video is going to be a little bit different than what I've been used to doing, providing info and exercises and whatnot. Although I will try to provide some info and information, I figured this would just be a little bit different. But I believe that I recently tore my meniscus, and if it's not torn, it's significantly irritated because it hurts like a... My knee has been bothering me some before yesterday. It hasn't felt 100% right, but it wasn't ever limiting me or being painful and stopping me from doing the things that I was doing. I could squat, I could kneel, I could run, I could jump, I could do all of those things without any pain or really any issues. Just every now and then my left knee would kind of give me it just feel weird or off. There's really no other way to describe it. During our workout, I was just rowing actually, and as my knees got closer to the handles, I just felt this sharp pain in my knee, and took a second, shook it off a little bit, did it a couple more times, happened again, but I was able to shake it off and it wasn't bothering me. It went through the workout a little bit more, doing some squats, and then it just repeatedly just did not feel good. Later in the day, my knee was somewhat swollen, not significant, nothing bad, but you could tell there's a little bit difference compared to the other side, and it's definitely inflamed. Like if you put your hands on it, my knee was definitely warm compared to my right knee. So something was going on. At first it was a little tough to tell what was going on because I was feeling pain primarily along the front side of my knee, around the kneecap. And then anytime that my knee would bend fully, I would feel some pain, and then anytime I would let it really straighten out, like fully extend, I would also feel some pain. My hamstrings started to get really jacked up and irritated because they were basically contracting and making sure my knee wasn't straightening or extending fully, because my body knew that it was going to hurt, and so it's going to do what it can to not allow that to hurt, right? And so it's going to keep my knee slightly bent and not allow me to straighten it fully. All of that being said, I just wanted to kind of document this and show folks what it is like to go through an injury, and kind of that process, and see how things go. I have no idea how things are going to go right now, but I also want to show you my process of what I think I would do for someone as well, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for myself, right? So I think this would be helpful, especially if you are dealing with any kind of meniscal issue or kind of any injury issue, and you can kind of read around the edges. This might be helpful for you. So let's go into some of the things that I'm doing right now, given that we're just over 24 hours from really irritating my knee. So one of the first things that I've been doing, since I do have some acute inflammation about the knee joint and some swelling there, is trying to clear some of that swelling. So one of the first things that I've been doing, which is really simple, is trying to clear that swelling via massage and some gravity. So the first part of that is, when we're trying to clear swelling via massage, it runs along lymph vessels, and basically they clear going from kind of closer to the heart away and then back up to the heart. So I'd like to try to go kind of nice and easy, just kind of a really soft, gentle massage, nothing hard, trying to just go around the knee and getting along the front, the side, as well as the back, and just try to push some of that stuff down towards the foot. So for this second part, I'm going to lie down on my back, put my legs up against the wall, and then try to perform a little bit of massage on the way back towards my knee. So I'm just gently massaging on the way down. Being in that position, is gravity is going to help with the swelling, and then just having my leg out straight comfortably, I'm able to tolerate having my knee be relatively straight, trying to get a little bit closer and let gravity also push that down into a full extension so I don't lose that range of motion. And given that it was tolerable and comfortable, I'm not going to avoid it, because I know losing that range of motion is going to be really hard to recover later on if my knee gets... One of the next things that I've been doing is still trying to work on keeping my quad strong within a comfortable range. So getting down into kind of like a quarter to almost a full squat position, and performing this kind of wall squat, kind of isometric hold. and then trying to be even with pressing back. Now, if I try to press all the way back, as you can tell, like this one, my right leg is kind of fully extended, hyperextended, and I can't get all the way on this left side. I can, it just doesn't feel great. I don't really want to continue to push into that kind of discomfort. It kind of feels like a lot of pressure, kind of sharp, and I just don't want to keep doing that. One of the last things that I've been doing right now is hopping on a stationary bike and just riding that for a comfortable amount of time. This will be good to get, again, the muscles to keep moving, help with that swelling, but also help to maintain that range of motion of my knee joint. Really not painful whatsoever, and I'm just going at a comfortable pace for anywhere between 5 to 20 minutes, basically. We're just over 24 hours from kind of injuring and irritating my knee. I will continue to keep everyone updated and hopefully give regular updates on this process of how things are going. That way, again, if you have kind of anything just like this going on, you may be able to just utilize or almost replicate this same process, even if it's not the knee, kind of read around the edges and apply this to other body parts as well. Again, looking forward to documenting this and showing everyone kind of what this process looks like for a potential meniscus tear and where things go.